Hello friends, welcome to this video. I am Dr.N.Namasivayam. Today we are going to learn an interesting confusing word, namely fine and penalty. This word is confusing very easily. So we should know how to use these two words correctly and appropriately. Let me explain the differences between fine and penalty. Fine is a punishment for a crime or an offense or wrongdoing. Penalty is a punishment for breach of contract. Breach of contract means not fulfilling the contract, violating a rule, including rule of sport, violating law, and delayed payment or late payment of any dues or money. Under these circumstances, penalty is imposed. The first difference. Second difference, fine involves monetary payment only. Monetary payment means payment of money. That is fine. Penalty involves both monetary and non-monetary. Non-monetary does not involve money. For example, death penalty is a non-monetary. These are the two important differences between fine and penalty. Usually, fine is imposed by the court and also appropriate authority. Likewise, penalty is also imposed by the appropriate authority. Late payment of house tax, corporation will impose. Late payment of life insurance premium, LIC will impose. Appropriate authority and also court. Death penalty will be imposed by the court. Now, let me take the first one. First confusing word, fine. There are four meanings for the word fine. The first meaning, fine means good health. How are you? I am fine. How is your son? He is doing fine. First meaning, simple meaning, fine means good health. Second meaning, fine means good looking, attractive, beautiful. Example sentences. She looks fine to me. Nancy is a fine young lady. The collections in this museum are very fine. The paintings are very fine. Second meaning, beautiful, attractive. Third meaning, fine means superior quality, good performance. Example sentences. This saree is made of fine silk. This shirt is made of fine cotton. One more example sentence. Ranjit is a fine actor. Ronald is a fine music composer. So these are the example sentences for the meaning good performance, superior quality. Last meaning for the word fine. Fine means punishment for a crime or an offense. John is fined for not wearing mask. Arjun is fined for illegal parking. Illegal parking means parking the vehicle in the no parking area. That is called illegal parking. The court imposed fine on overspeeding. One more sentence. The accused is sentenced to 10-year imprisonment and a fine of rupees 20,000. So here fine is imposed by the court. So these are the example sentences for the first confusing word, fine. Second confusing word, penalty. Penalty means punishment for breach of contract. A contractor is imposed penalty for breach of contract. Contract is not fulfilled, not fulfilling the contract. Penalty is a punishment for violating rule, including rule of game. The team is given penalty for foul play. Another meaning, penalty is a punishment for the delayed payment or late payment of any dues or bill. The insurance company imposed penalty for the late payment of premium. One example sentence. The corporation imposed a penalty for the late payment of property tax or house tax or water tax. The bank imposed penalty for the late payment of dues. So these are the example sentences for the late payment. And then death non-monetary penalty, namely death penalty. The rapist means the rape accused. The rapist is imposed death penalty by the court. The murderer deserves death penalty. So death penalty does not involve money, but it is a punishment given by the court, that is death penalty. But most of the people are against death penalty. So these are the various example sentences for the word penalty. So fine is a punishment for a crime or an offense, whereas penalty is a punishment for delayed payment, breach of contract, and so on. So these are the various example sentences and differences between fine and penalty. See you in the next video with other interesting confusing word. Till then, goodbye.